poets are just messengers of songs. Songs exist before the people write them or pretend they write them. They fly through the air. And so you're just a conduit. Even Robbie Burns was just a conduit of this piece of poetry that was flying through the air, and he caught it. And some songs are so powerful they exist for hundreds of years. And the next song I'm going to sing you has been going around for about 300 or 400 years. It went to America, and I caught it and I brought it back to Whitechapel, and it's about somebody dying in Whitechapel. As I went out walking the streets of Whitechapel, as I went out walking Whitechapel one day, I spied a young bad boy, all dressed in white clothing, all dressed in white clothing, and cold as the clay. I can see by your outfit that you are a player, the young man said to me as I boldly strolled by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story, 'cause I'm shot in the chest and I know I must die. I grew up surrounded by images of things I couldn't afford. They screamed at me from the TV, they shouted at me from the advertising hall. Designer clothes, jewellery, all kinds of luxury goods. They didn't come easy for a boy like me from my neighbourhood. With my posse, we used to go cruising. With all of my posse, we cruised down Brick Lane. We heard there was trouble in Hackney, so we drove up to Dorset, where I got shot in the chest, and I'm dying today.
When we're talking about what these people had in common, these two great men, it's been said already tonight that perhaps they both were leaders in a way. They both inspired quite a lot of culture. Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, Bob Marley's got a very, very unique position in the world. I mean, a lot of people like him all around the world, and his lyrics mean a lot to a lot of people. Also, Robert Burns, through his poetry, was very much directed at the common man, and people really took him seriously. So they both opened doors to culture to a lot of people that previously wouldn't have it. So I think that they're both very important, and I think it's a great way to celebrate Robert Burns Night with a Bob Marley theme.
Perfectly put. Oh yeah.
And I really like this microphone. Does the sound go in just in the end, or does it come in through the side as well?
Tiny bits in the side, but most in the end.
Is it what you call a shotgun microphone?
It is indeed.
Well, lovely, and that's got a nice camera you got there. That looks like somebody's going to shoot at you. That sight up there looks like a
crosshair.
Yeah, it does look like a crosshair. Look, the Day of the Jackal. Yeah. Great. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, and I'm going to sing a song later on. Well, if nobody else turns up, I might have to sing more than one song. So beat the drums slowly, play the bass loudly, play my favourite tune.